Peace, everybody. This is Kyrie and Sister MyRah. Sister MyRah and Kyrie, we're back. We just got finished talking about the Zion factor and how the power is taken from the masses to fuel what's going on. This illusion's got to get its power from somewhere, and they get it from the masses. They don't get it from our original source, our energy zones, our maps. They get it from us.
They get it by proxy.
They get it by proxy.
Yeah, by gathering our attention or our focus.
Okay, the Zion factor.
Right, the Zion factor. The thing is that, he's become a master at manipulating the masses. But, it's the Zion factor that he, I think he's taking it in consideration. It's what he fears, you see. As the architect said in the Matrix, you see, the small core that did not accept the programming and has the power to undermine the whole system, you see. That's the Zion factor. So it can be as little as 2 people that don't accept the programming and can overcome, you see. The yin and the yang. Because it's all about spirals.
Okay.
So you're going in one vibrational direction, which is, is what, when we energize the illusion, we're adding steam to that, direction of vibration. But it just takes just the few to reverse that. I don't care how small the reversal, it's going to end up catching steam and turn around. That you can only go in one, you can either degenerate or regenerate.
Gotcha.
Okay? So it takes, and see, those who are regenerating are the ones that are accessing that power from Mama Universe. She's the ultimate regenerator.
But not through, we talked about this last time,
right.
but not with a gun and a sword and physical resistance.
No.
That's not what he was talking about.
No.
When he's talking about, because you have some people, and I'm against this. Don't be talking about, I'm going to be the last 2 on earth. I ain't going to lay my gun down. And Sister MyRah said that, as long as it's just me and my lady and we just refuse to die, that we're going to save everybody. Because to me, that's a bunch of bullshit. Because you're not going to get it like that. We are not putting these lessons out here to tell you to be that kind of revolutionary, the Huey P. Newtons and the Black Panther Party. That's not what we're talking about. We're talking about embracing love. Love will undermine the whole thing and turning our back on the illusion.
Absolutely.
Energizing the daughter with love. Even the daughter within us.
Right, absolutely.
Within
your own
us,
value.
Our own value. Once we energize that, that is the piece of the core that is not accepting the program.
Right.
Because remember, when we go back to the law of attraction, what you resist persists. Because as long as I have energy up trying to stop the illusion has something to press off of.
Right.
So now once I use my Tai Chi and I ward off and I just move out of the way,
yes,
then it's meeting no resistance, so it will have no life.
Right.
Because I have turned my attention to like really like the water off the back of a duck.
Right.
To where now I am focused on energizing the family.
Right.
And not participating in the illusion.
Right. And understand your value. We all are, the black woman is the epitomized form of Daughter Earth. But, just men and women. We are all aspects of Daughter Earth. And that means value, the most valuable part of this whole God operation. So understand your value to the larger cosmic purpose of things, you see.
Okay.
And don't compromise that. The most deadly thing, especially for the black woman, and us as black people, is to compromise our value, you see. We have to stay true to Mama Universe, the mystery. You see, the hidden power that they don't have access to.
So when I'm going vigilante style, I'm going air and fire.
You're still in the Father's realm,
and which is and we already
the
said
external.
We
Right.
already said the white man is
right.
He's
mastered that one.
Right.
Because he doesn't have the. We're like the general practitioner.
Okay.
We can serve all 4 levels.
Right.
Where he's the specialist. He only focuses in on the air and fire. So he's become more of a master in the air and fire, than we are. you see. So he's learned how to manipulate our focus, which is the fire, you see. So we will energize the illusion, which is the air, you see. So, you know, by programming what we think, you see, and what we believe, you see. So we're doing all this, whatever we get passionate about and whatever we are doing on the external mentally to protect, you see, is probably based on some manipulation that he has done in that air and fire, you know.
Through our mental.
Right, through our mental, because, and, you know, and keeping us focused externally so that we don't source our true power by going internal to the earth and the water, you see. So this is how he is distracting us. Wherever he can get us to focus our energy externally and not stay true to the value of Mama Universe, which is the magic. When she commissioned me to walk as her vessel, her representation, you know, I was like, me? You know, I'm acting all humble, you know, and she wasn't about to. She's like, you can't serve me like that. You have to walk as my representation. You see, you have to walk in my authority. I speak with authority because it's by her authority, not mine, you see. So I can walk in that authority, but she's not going to let me walk in her authority, you know, by compromising her and, you know, and using the tools the white man is using for his empowerment. The gun is only his representation of the penis, because the black man has the power to create through his penis. He doesn't have that power. He's opposite of us. So he has the power to destroy. And the gun is in the shape of the penis because it represents his opposite power to destroy versus the black man's penis, which is his power to create. Okay? So that is not our...
that's not our methodology.
No, that's not our methodology. We're energy beings. That's same as, you know, when they talk about spaceships, and we're at the top of the hierarchy. The more you can tap into the blackness, the more you tap into the power. All those beings that have to use spaceships are inferior to who we are. We can beam whichever way we want, but we got to go back into the belief and knowledge of the fact that our mama is the original source of power. You see, she's the origin of power. Okay? And she is, and I wrote this down up here, the origin of our connection to our antiquity, because she, wherever your mama is, your origin is your genetic origin, you see.
Right.
And so that takes us all the way back to the antiquity. You know, we are the ancients. All power comes from black. So we're at the top of the hierarchy. We don't need spaceships. We're energy beings. It's the melanin that gives us the power, but we have to believe in that power. And so far, we've been in the illusion, so someone is the black man is the most powerful being in the whole universe, no less.
So, wow.
But he's let someone manipulate him mentally, so he does not believe that, which is what has undermined his power, you see. So, you know, it's about that mind factor. As long as we stay in the earth, as long as we stay in the air and fire, we are in the illusion. The air is logic and reason. Anytime you're dealing in logic and reason, you're dealing with the illusion. You have to go into the unknown realm to access the hidden magical power of Mama. This is not about your understanding. This is not about your knowing. This is not about your logic and reason, you see. Mama is about, you know, nurturing, taking care of her family. You know, you don't have to come and tell me how much you know in order for me to mother you.
Right.
Okay?
Right.
I'm going to take care of your best interests. And I got access and resources to all the power to take care of your needs. And you have to walk in that. You have to walk in the knowing of that in order to activate that. That's why when they first took Neil to the oracle, and she said, no, you're not the one. And then she pointed at the door that said, know thyself, the sign above the door that said, know thyself. If you don't know you're the one, then no, you're not. Okay? So that's the Aquarius Leo axis.
That's what we're going to come back to. Knowing yourself, the oracle over the door. That's the whole thing. We'll be right back.